Big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And the returner will be brought down. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen.
And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty mark sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Henry. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Yeah, and you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Looking downfield, it's Locke. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. When you arrive at Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. With the catch, it's Mayer. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Nebraska! The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward.
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. A first down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he's got it inside the 10. And he just kept running it. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down.
And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Husker! Home. First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Fadeau. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nebraska. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's caught inside the 25. And the defense couldn't. offense set on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in on the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Sends it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Huskers! First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Touchdown, Nebraska! And on first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 4. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a... And he goes out of bounds, but looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive.
Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game... And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. He's looking to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Husker! Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Here comes the offense on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it down the left side. He's off to the races. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just...
Touchdown. How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Line gets set, first down. Wants to go up top. A little release to the back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. One more play to pad the stats. Back to throw, it's McNamara. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. So Nebraska's offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down, we're going to throw it. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Bringing pressure. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with this? Airing this one out toward the sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Got space, looking to score. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
A short completion to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Nebraska. Big impact play by the special teams. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Down he goes, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Raiola. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a 1st and goal.
Roll it, unlock.
Option look. It's Howard. No handoff there, and they snuff him.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
No problem. Knocks it right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. He's moving out of the pocket. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now another deep ball here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Off the play fake.